So I just finished watching a little horror comedy Christmas film on Tubi, which is called The Killing Tree. Now this is a British production and with a title as silly as the Christmas tree and a concept as silly as a killer Christmas tree. I was very impressed with the production on this film. Just like Were Deer, which I reviewed previously, this one is written really well and produced really well. And like again, surprisingly well done for its goofy theme. What we have going on here is we have this opening where this older woman is doing this like voodoo ritual kind of thing, and she's trying to resurrect her husband who was murdered. Now, her and her husband are serial killers, and she's doing this whole chant. It totally reminded me of Child's Play. Just the way she was doing it. It wasn't the same chant or anything like that, but just because the way she would say "arise" and stuff like that, it just really reminded me of like the Bride of Chucky Jennifer Tilly scene, and the fact that she starts to have a Christmas tree involved with it, and some of the behaviors of the Christmas tree killer thing just reminded me of Chucky for some reason, even though I'm not comparing a killer doll to a tree or anything. It's just the vibe that I got. But she's resurrecting her husband, or trying to, and then she gets the ritual wrong, and instead of resurrecting her husband, it resurrects his spirit into the tree. And then we have this girl named Faith. Now, Faith's parents were murdered the previous Christmas by this murderous couple, and she is trying to get over that. Now, her friend throws her a Christmas party at her house, which is a huge house, by the way. But her friend Cindy throws her a Christmas party, and it's strange that she would, because I mean, she clearly, like Faith, I mean, still clearly hasn't gotten over her grief over her dead parents, and the party is going on while Cindy and Faith is upstairs talking about, Cindy's career and how she makes money, because apparently she's like Instagram porn model, you could say, or like an OnlyFans girl, and she's talking about that, and then she's talking about this party and how Faith needs to, drink and forget about everything, and she's trying to force alcohol on Faith. It's really, really strange. Just her vibe as a friend is just weird and bizarre. But this film plays out slasher mode very well, and the tree is just hilarious. It has tentacles that come out of it, which is supposed to be its arms, but these tentacles are clearly CGI, but they're supposed to be the tree's roots or whatever, and then eventually the tree will start to grow legs and, use the lighting around the tree to strangle people and all that. And it seems that with every kill that the tree makes, it seems that the tree gets bigger as the movie goes along. So I'm assuming that every time the tree kills, it just gets more powerful and the legs get bigger and all that. But the slasher elements are really, really well done. Now, this film is definitely heavy in the CGI, but I don't find that the CGI in this one in particular takes away too much. It looks good for the most part, and you're dealing with a killer Christmas tree, so it's really hard to get practical with that. Although sometimes the tree will be walking around with obviously somebody inside it. The tree swears a lot. That's probably why it also reminded me a little bit of Chucky, because it's always dropping F-bombs. It's hilarious. And the couple, too, the serial killer couple, there's flashbacks with them, and the guy has long hair, kind of like a Charles Lee Ray looking dude, and he just has that foul mouth of his, kind of like a British Charles Lee Ray. So I thought they were cool and goofy, and the style of the film just worked. I liked everything. I liked Faith as a main character. I looked her up. She is in a lot of B movies. Like, she has a whole list on IMDb of roles she's popped up in here and there. Haven't seen her in anything else, but she's a very pretty, very cute girl. And she, throughout the film, has this Christmas outfit, this red Christmas outfit. And when she's running away from the tree in the forest, it kind of gives a little bit of a Red Riding Hood vibe, running away from the big bad tree, you could say. And the kills are good. Some of them, like I said, going with the CGI, sometimes you just see like people getting ripped in half, and it obviously looks fake. But other times you'll get the tree kind of wrapping its Christmas lights around people, and just doing wacky, goofy shit. The film aimed higher than it could have, and it definitely landed that, and I appreciated that. It's just like Were Deer. It was a lot more fun and a lot more entertaining than I've seen other B movies of this caliber be, and I really like that. It's another one that I would buy for sure. Excuse me, if I could find it somewhere, or if it ever gets released on physical media. But it's also a 2022 film, so it is brand new. And yeah, I loved it. I loved The Killing Tree. It's called something else too. I think Demonic Christmas Tree is another title for it. I saw on IMDb, but either way, The Killing Tree, as I saw it, is on Tubi, and it's another one that I definitely would say go watch. The Killing Tree and Were Deer both got 3.5 out of 5 for me. Both were better than expected and better than average, in my opinion. So that's all I got. Subscribe to Morgan Film Fan if you'd like to listen to my voice, or if you like my film reviews. I'll be back with more soon. Stay tuned for that. Check out what's on the channel. Stick around for what's coming. And until next one, have a good one. Take care and cheers.